Oh. Hi everyone. I know what I'm missing. My light. 1 second. Okay, that's much better, isn't it? Okay, how are you everyone? Hope you can hear me okay. Do let me know if you can't. Oh, good. So it won't be a second. I'm going to have to rename this 8:30. For some reason, it always seems to be 8:30. So I think for now I'm going to make it 8:30, everyone. Just doesn't seem to work out for one reason or another. How is everyone? So I'll just pop on and 1 second. Okay, so let's see who's here. Craig, good evening. Casey, good evening. Jocelyn, good evening. Sammy Merrick. 1 second, just drink one. Thanks. Thanks, Dad. Oh, my jug of water. Little bit of ASMR there with the water jug. So let's get back to where I was. Yes, I remember, Jocelyn, looking at your reading that there were a few candidates. Evening, Kerry. Kerry Hutton Page. Oh, that's a lovely comment I've just seen from Craig there. You're a very big part of this, how special this live is though, Craig. Of course everyone is, but just replying to your comment. Hi, Barbara Evans. Hi, Sepia. So, Jocelyn, what are you up to here with writing? Are you writing a book? Have I got that wrong? Do you do creative writing? Are you thinking of writing a book? Craig, you are funny. I'm not quite that good. Oh dear. That sounds like a lovely book, Jocelyn. Thank you, Sammy. I hope everyone did see the charm readings for the month. Hi, Ikali. I always I say that, but really I should just say B. But it's just so everyone knows who I'm speaking to. B, you know. Um, yeah, Ikali. I'm thinking of making this a 8:30 thing because for some reason I can't seem to ever get on time. It's one thing or another. Is it? I'm not sure if Ikali's there. B, if you're still there. Hi, Brian. Yeah, make Sammy the princess. You could put us all in your book, Jocelyn. Wouldn't that be good? A little story about our tarot community. Berenice LG, good evening. Just catching up. Michelle Barnes, good evening. Taurus Girl, good evening. Leonie, good evening. I probably will, Craig. That will shock you, won't it? Let's make it 8:30 for the moment. See how that goes. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, wouldn't that be great, Jocelyn, if you wrote a book about us? You never know, it could end up being made into a film. You never know. I'd love to see how you would portray each of the characters, Jocelyn, that's in the group chat. Grainy, good evening. That's right, Michelle. The strangest things do happen. I wonder, does anyone have a title for this book that Jocelyn may write one day for our tarot community? The Vicar of Dibley. Oh, it's fantastic, Brian. Yeah, it's quite a big sitcom over here. It's not on anymore, but I love her. Trying to think of a name now. Remind me, someone. Vicar of Dibley. What's her name? Brian's watching it over there in America. Thank you, Taurus Girl. I love her. She is hilarious. Tom French, that's it. She is my humour down to a T. I love her. I'd love to live in a village like she does. Do love a English country village. And in many ways, Brian, it's quite truthful the way our villages are, you know. You've got season 3 and 4. Oh, it's so funny. Sadly, the lady that she starred with passed away, didn't she? And that was a bit of a shock. Yeah, that's right, Michelle. You like the geezer men? Oh dear, they are. But honestly, Brian, in the countryside, you do get there's plenty of men like that. That it's not. It isn't really an exaggeration. And the guy that's really wealthy, That's pretty much to a T as well. I'm sure everyone will agree. It's it's pretty honest portrayal of the countryside in my view. Oh, I know, Kerry. So funny that. Yeah. God, you're taking me back now. That was a few years. Yeah, the blonde lady Brian passed away, my love. She passed away. No one knew that she was ill, as far as I know, but she just suddenly passed away. But very sad. But we'll all remember her, you know. I don't think she wanted. That's a good one, Barbara. Barbara's come up with a good one, Jocelyn. The chat room for a title for Jocelyn's book. What do you reckon, Jocelyn? Anyone else got any ideas? Yeah, the chat room's good. How about the psychic chat room, even? That would be good. Of course, you'd have to then put a story behind each name. You'd have to invent a story. There's so many characters for you to work with, Jocelyn. The Secret Garden of Sarah's Sanctuary. Oh, that's a big one, Craig. Yay! Casey got the job. Well done. Yeah, we saw that in the cards, didn't we? With you sitting there at that desk. Got a fair bit of work going on there. But you're going to do well, my love. You're going to do well. Congratulations. Oh, Brian. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it, to get some good news, isn't it? So nice. When do you start, Casey? Is this involved in your move? Sorry, two questions. But Tiger Dragon, did I say good evening to you, my love? If there's anyone here that I haven't said hello to, good evening. Thank you for joining me. Alexandra Metcalf, good evening. No, darling, I've only started at 8:30, so don't worry. Oh, Barbara, the untold stories of the chat room. Barbara's really getting into this, Jocelyn. You may have to really think about this. I'm sure we'd all buy a copy, that's for sure. I could get people on my Facebook page to buy it as well. Have a think about it, Jocelyn. You'd have to. I'd be really interested. I mean, you'd have to choose the regular people, obviously, as the characters, and give them all a profile and a, you know. Oh, Jocelyn, wouldn't that be good? Um, do you already have, even though we can't we're not in a room together, we don't know each other in the real sense. We must all have, I know I do, we must all have an idea in our heads of a personality, putting a personality behind the face or the name, or so much to work with there, Jocelyn. It'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? Be wonderful. Um, yeah, Jocelyn's thinking of doing that. Oh, fighting over you, Casey. Is this where you're thinking when you're moving location, or are you staying put now? Really hope Jocelyn takes this up. Oh, sorry to hear that, Anne. Hope you're okay now. Yeah, so you got to put Craig in there with his bunker. Oh, that's great, Casey. Well, you're on the way up, my love. Aren't you glad you've gone for it? Oh, Jocelyn, it sounds interesting. We're going on missions, are we? Yeah, once that sickness bug goes around, it's so easy to catch. Oh, it's a wonderful way of putting it, Casey. The portals of manifestation are open. I love that. I'd like that for the Wheel of Fortune. That's a good quote. I might do that if I can remember. Let me write that down. I'm gonna put that as a post, and I'm gonna write your name with it, Casey. Let me see. So, where have you gone? Let's find you again. The portals of manifestation are open. I'm going to use that. I know I'm going to use that. Luca Rex, good evening. Yeah, you'll see it on my Facebook page at some point. Sarah's squeaking chair. I don't think you should call it that, Barbara. See, this is what you could all put together and buy me a chair for Christmas, maybe. Hopefully I'll have one by then. I am going to IKEA soon, so you never know. They've got some great ones in IKEA. Okay, so let's start the ball rolling, shall we? So I'm going to use the WT-40. I wouldn't know where. I'll have to get my husband to take a look and see. Yeah, that's right, Kerry. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Lightseers Tarot and take a look at what's coming up for the weekend for everyone. And I have to say, the Lightseers Tarot, I absolutely love it. It's become a soul deck of mine. And I was quite chuffed the other day because the creator of this deck did message me and thanked me for sharing and using it so much, and I thought that was wonderful. That really made my day. That's the creator of this deck. She's such an incredible deck creator, so I was quite chuffed. Oh, I know, Brian, it's quite sad. But you mustn't swear, my love. Please don't swear. Well, it wasn't actually swearing, was it? I suppose WTF is all right, isn't it, everyone? Okay, so let's see what's coming up for the weekend for everyone. Starting with Aries, as we do. And there's no bias there. It's just because it's the first sign of the zodiac. So, dear angels and spirit guides. What, the fish? Yeah. Okay, Brian, I'm sure. I suppose, I don't know really the rules, but YouTube are a bit strict on things. So let's start with card for Aries. What's coming in for the weekend for Aries, please? Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to this community this evening. What do they need to know, please? Okay, Aries, the first thing that springs to mind here is to tell you, don't give up, okay? Now, you are nearly there. Something's been a battle. Something's been quite tough in your life recently. But you are a fighter, Aries. You know, you don't give up. You keep pushing forward. And this is the message here. You know, this weekend, if you're up against it, just keep pushing forward, okay? You're nearly there. You're kind of facing the final hurdle on something. But I also feel perhaps there's a need for you to get a bit more support in your life with things, okay? Whatever it is you're struggling with or have been struggling with, but you're nearly there, so don't give up. And then Taurus, you've got the moon, so some deep emotions this weekend for some of you. There will be perhaps some lucid dreaming going on as well, I feel, for those of you who are Taurus. And I also feel there's a need for you to get in touch with your intuition, your psychic abilities with regard to situation or whatever, you know, perhaps a person that you need to tune into. Also, I'm getting here, Taurus, that this is urging you to express your deeper feelings, which Taurus doesn't always find easy. There's such a practical sign, so if there's something you need to get off your chest, this may be the weekend to do so. Now we move on to Gemini, and we've got the Death and Rebirth card. So something is being reborn. This is transformation. This could be you ready for a new chapter. Perhaps you are ready to close a door, and maybe this weekend is a good time to do that, or take steps towards that, because a new door is waiting for you, okay? You know, you can see here, he's faceless, isn't he? But if you look inside, you'll see the sunlight, you know. So behind this cloak, there is a new world, a new beginning waiting for you, Gemini. Okay, but this is about taking those steps now to let go of maybe a chapter or a personal situation. Now we move on to Cancer, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a card that relates to new beginnings, Cancer. New beginnings, but in a practical sense. This could be the need for you to put your head down this weekend, do a bit of studying. Perhaps some of you are going on a workshop or thinking about that. This is all to do with, I feel, new beginnings that have real potential, okay? So some of you will be planting seeds for the future. This could literally also relate to gardening. Some of you may be getting out in the garden this weekend, but it's just the beginning, the start of something practical, something that has real potential, and you will be planting those seeds this weekend. Now we move on to Virgo. Virgo, I'm going to say for many of you, enough is enough, Virgo. You know, it's this weekend, there's a need to draw a line. I feel some of you may be wanting to leave something behind you, walk away from something, end something, or maybe something has come to an end and you are now at a point where you need to start rebuilding your life in some way. Okay. Some of you may have been pushed to a point of no return with something or someone, a situation even. But onwards and upwards is the message I'm getting here for you, Virgo. So now we move on to, did I miss Leo? So we're here with Leo. I think I missed Leo, didn't I? Why do I do this? Did I miss Leo? Yes, I did. So, well, as I said, when it happens, I do feel there's often a reason. Um, so, yeah, Craig, realising that now. Um, but I do feel Spirit want me to do that for some reason. So, you're being given the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is asking you to kind of switch on this weekend, switch on to new ideas. There could be visions coming to you this weekend, Leos. I feel that the future looks bright in many ways. Some of you will need to research certain things. This could be to do with your future. Some of you will need to kind of, how can I say, make a start on something. Some of you may have been procrastinating recently, and the Page of Swords sometimes comes in to urge you to make that start. Okay, you can see all these light bulb moments coming in. So something is lighting up inside of your head. You're waking up, I feel, Leos. You're waking up, and you're starting to see your future a lot clearer. So now we move forward to Libra, as I've already done Virgo. So King of Cups, Libra. This, I feel, is a very spiritual card in the Light Seers Tarot deck. And it's asking you maybe to get in tune with your emotions, get in tune with your spirituality, and to take time to meditate, take time to tune into that spiritual side of yourself, okay? Unwind, perhaps get outdoors, get in touch with nature, even though it's cups and it's water. For those of you who live by the sea, this is a perfect card for urging you to get out and take a walk, perhaps along the beach, But the King of Cups is a card that relates to Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So it could be that someone of that sign is quite significant this weekend. And if they are, I feel there's a kind of emotional bond here, or an emotional element around the two of you. So then we move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got the 10 of Wands. So Scorpio, there's a need for you to get some help this weekend. Don't feel that you have to deal with things all alone or take too much on. And sometimes you can be like that. It's about knowing your boundaries, knowing your limits. So if you get a chance this weekend to reach out and get some support, then just do it. Whoever offers help, bite their hand off. Allow them to step in and take the weight off your feet, Scorpio, because I feel things have been pretty tough, especially physically. So this weekend, do that. Try to make your load or your burdens a little easier if you can. And I do feel that there is help out there. So now we move on to Sagittarius, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles relates to earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So we are looking at Sagittarius. This could be a earth sign woman around you this weekend, perhaps a mother, a sister. This could even be a lady coming through from spirit for you at the moment to offer support and guidance, to let you know she's around you right now. Dear Sagittarius, this could be a mother, grandmother, vibration. Or this could be a message for you to be practical about something, especially finance, I feel, or career, forward planning, anything like that. So it's a practical energy coming in this weekend. Then we move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, it appears that There could be someone who's a little bit volatile around you this weekend. You know, the Knight of Swords, we're talking about air signs. We're talking about someone that could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. And the Knight of Swords can be quite changeable, can sort of blow hot and cold when they come in, and that could be a he or she. This could be a younger person around you, or someone who is, how can I say, someone who changes their mind about things, or someone who is a little fiery, someone who isn't always easy to deal with. But you have that wonderful, earthy, grounded way of getting this person to calm down. So you may be called upon to do that this weekend. For others, this may be you. This could be you making some kind of snap judgment or decision. And if so, I feel this is urging you to make sure that you have thought about things carefully before moving forward. Now we move on to Aquarius. We've got the Judgment card for Aquarius. Aquarius, you are freeing yourself from something. Can you see that there with this card? You're freeing yourself from something. You're letting go. You're letting go of harsh judgment. Sometimes this can be, coming in for the need for you to do so. But I feel many Aquariuses are, this weekend just going with the flow, leaving the past behind them. Something is changing here. It's like you're waking up. You're waking up and you're starting to see life in a new way. And I've just noticed we don't have Barbara Halliday, do we? Do we have Barbara Halliday, if I imagine that? So the Judgment card is coming in to, it's like you're freeing your spirit. Your spirit is free here. Can you see that? And Aquarius, you are a free spirit. You're someone who doesn't like to feel trapped. And that's the feeling I'm getting for you this weekend. You're ready to just let go and embrace life. Then we move on to the Sun card, and this is for Pisces. The Sun card is coming in for Pisces. How lovely. How lovely to end the readings with the Sun. We're talking about the light shining on you here, Pisces. Life this weekend, I feel, for many of you is going to be pretty good. There could be some good news. Some of you may be going outdoors somewhere with people that make you feel happy, that lift your spirits. I'm seeing a lot of positivity coming in for you, especially for those Pisces who have had it hard recently. Right now we have Mercury in retrograde, which is in Pisces. So we're kind of being given the chance right now with that retrograde to look back at our feelings, our emotions. So in Pisces, you may be feeling that more than anyone. But the Sun card is bringing in the positive, a real positive boost to this weekend. Okay, so they are your cards for the weekend. And they were lovely cards. Yes, that's very true, Sammy. We do have a new moon coming in. Sunday, Monday. So Casey has donated. Did you have a question, my love? And here is a link to my tip jar if you would like to donate for a question. Ooh. Hello, Marion Kay. Thank you for joining me. And Dylan. Hi Dylan, how are you? That was the Light Seers Tarot. It's a beautiful deck, isn't it? If anyone else has joined whilst I was reading, good evening and thank you for joining me. So Casey's got an interesting question. I had a man present a business idea to me today. Should I consider it? Okay, this is for Casey. The angels and spirit guides. What guidance do you have for Casey, please, with regard to this? With regard to this business idea. What does she need to know, please? Oh, good card. Good card there, Casey. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. And in terms of business and business ideas, this is a great card to have. Because we're looking at the long term here, long-term investments, real potential. Whatever this is something that will not bring rewards quickly or overnight. It's something that would need time, but it could produce some good results because we've got the Nine of Pentacles. But it would take, it would need you to be determined. As I said, this isn't something that would you know, it's not a, how can I say, you can't make quick bucks, I don't feel, over with this. This is something you would have to invest in, perhaps with money as well as time, but it could really reap rewards, as we have the Nine of Pentacles. Fantastic combination of cards. You'd need to be determined, you'd need to work hard. So, you know, it's something that you would have to be involved with for the long term in order to reap those rewards. You've got the Ten of Swords. So you're at the moment you're leaving, there's something you're leaving behind. And you're looking for pastures new, can you see? You're ready for a new start in some way. The Page of Swords. I feel you need to do some more research on this with the Page of Swords. Before you go investing. King of Cups. This could be the person that you are engaging with right now, the King of Cups energy here. Let me see, the Ace of Cups. So this could be, looking at these cards, this could be a good thing. Of course, I can't make the decision for you because it's an investment, and I feel it's an investment in terms of money as well as time, resources. So, but it so far it appears to be a good thing. But I feel you need time on this. What I would say, Casey, is don't go rushing in. Take your time. Think about this, you know. If it's a good thing and he really wants you in on this, then there shouldn't be any pressure involved. But you'll need to juggle your finances, I feel. When it comes to this, you'll need to juggle your finances and juggle your time. So it's going to take, if you invest in this, basically, it's going to take a lot of your time, I feel. So you will be juggling between the two. But it looks pretty good as it stands at the moment. But you need to dig in and do your research. No wonder Leo got the Page of Swords. There you go. You were meant to have that, Leo. So, yeah, that's what I feel about that, Casey. Okay. Yes, yeah, Casey, definitely. So, but do your research, and you know, the cards looked good, didn't they? So I'd like to now draw start with some cards for Tiger Dragon and Craig Spiritual, the other two moderators. Let's just do a few little cards there. Okay, so let's give these another shuffle. We're coming up with the same cards. Tiger Dragon, this is for you. Do a few quick cards here before we carry on. Tiger Dragon, have you been feeling a bit down, my love? Or is it someone around you? Oh yes, with the Four of Cups as well. Who is it that's been feeling down, my darling? This is for Tiger Dragon. Who is it that's been feeling down? Oh, the High Priestess as well. Just going to take another one. Yeah. Well, if this is either yourself or someone close to you that has pulled back, they're sort of withdrawn emotionally. Something's going on here, and something's going on mentally. You know who this is, okay? And that's why you've got this High Priestess. Then this is you. You feel them, don't you? You feel what's happening. You know, and I feel this is your energy. I feel this is your. You seem to be able to give this person emotional support. I feel they really need you right now, Tiger. I feel that's the message coming through for you there from Spirit, that this person really needs you. They need your support, and I know, you know, you're the person that can help them emotionally. Oh, okay, Tiger. That's what Spirit want you to know. I feel they're coming in and urging you to be there for this person, although I feel you are anyway. And this is for Craig. Craig, Three of Cups. Time for you to get out of that bubble. Get out of that comfort zone and start enjoying your life, my dear. Okay? I feel that there is a need for you now to let your hair down. Okay? And I feel you're kind of in that mood where you want to party. Now, I'm wondering, have you been thinking about, or has someone asked you to go out anywhere? Or have you been invited to something? As I'm sensing, if you haven't, then maybe there's something coming along that way. Or maybe you are the one that needs to encourage that or make the first move. But I'm really seeing the need for, or the opportunity to get out there and really, make the most of life is what I'm getting. Make the most of life, Craig, is what I'm getting. You and Mum have been talking about going to a spiritualist church. There you go. So this is it. You know, it doesn't always have to be at celebrations or enjoyment comes in many forms. But I feel your social circle is about to get bigger, Craig. Nine of Wands. Now, I do see it as being a struggle. I don't feel, as nice as that sounds, it doesn't always come easy to step out of our comfort zone. But you're kind of getting there. It's like you're on the verge of it. You're on the verge of breaking out, aren't you? Look at this. You're on the verge of breaking out and moving forward in the world, I feel your time is coming. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. I feel it's one more step now. One more step. And you're going to go to that spiritualist church and you're going to make some very nice friends. Lovely, lovely cards there. Yeah, and do let us know, won't you, when that happens, because I just feel you are so close to do in this, and I feel it's not, you know. So I'd like to draw a few cards for Barbara Evans. There you go, Craig. I feel that Spirit are really propelling you forward. You couldn't get better than, could you see her there with her surfboard? It's time. You're nearly there. So brace yourself is what I'm getting, Craig. Brace yourself, because, Spirit want you out there. They want you out there. I feel you've got work to do. I feel when you go to that spiritualist church, that doors are going to open spiritually for you. But you've got to make that move. It's sort of like you're nearly there. Okay, just that final push that Craig needs. That final push. That's right, Kerry. Get on that surfboard. So here's a few cards for the lovely Barbara Evans. Now, I can't read for everyone, but if anyone does have a question they'd like answered, here is a link to my tip jar. If you would like your question answered this evening. And while everyone's on, I had a message from Sayro. Many of you will know Sayro. She goes to bed earlier now, and she is, I think, over in India. She used to stay up so late, bless her. But she's sort of sad that she misses the lives. So I was thinking maybe I could do an earlier live, maybe on a Monday or a Wednesday or something like that. Perhaps around 6 o'clock be a good time. That's 6 p.m. GMT. How does everyone feel about that? It would be a Monday or a Wednesday. I'll have to have a little think about it, but we could try an early one and see how it goes. Yeah, and obviously that would be better for other people as well. There must be some people like Sabo that miss the lives, so that could be something we could do. Okay, Dylan, Barbara, Casey, yeah. So it's 3 p.m. there. Well, at the moment, oh right, yeah, I see. So if I did 6 p.m, then in the States it would be kind of 1 p.m, would it? 12 or 1, am I right? So some people would be able to hop on at lunchtime. Oh, it's 1 p.m. there, is it, Dylan? Wow. So if you've got a big time difference across America then. That's why it's so hard. It's 9:20 here in the evening, Dylan. That's why it's so hard to keep up with time zones, because they're jostling. It's 12 there in Texas. And that's now, is it? Do you mean now, or do you mean if I went on at 6? So I've got confused. So if I go on at 6 p.m. here, GMT, British time, what would it be? 12 or 1 over there? And Ravender Deep, it's 3 a.m. Oh, I see, Jocelyn, got it right, yeah. So if I went on at 6, yeah, so that would be pretty good. And what time would it be there for you, Ravinder Deep? Hi, Kevin. Thank you for joining me. do hope you'll consider subscribing. I am on live Monday, Wednesday and Friday around about 8:30 p.m. So okay, so I'm shuffling these cards like crazy. I don't know why. Six of Pentacles for Barbara Evans, and I will come to you in a moment, Kevin. Six of Pentacles. If you do have a question, Kevin, that would be great, because that does help with the tarot, really. But Six of Pentacles. So, Barbara, I feel that there's a little bit of you're thinking about finances at the moment, and I feel that Barbara, it could be there's a few bills you're paying at the moment, or things you're thinking of investing in. Can you see that? The Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So I'm seeing a few investments coming in for you, or things that you're thinking of investing in, and in terms of your future, you are planting seeds for the future. There does appear to be some kind of financial aspect to this. Page of Wands. You are raring to go, dear Barbara. You're raring to go. I feel you've got a spring in your step. You're throwing caution to the wind. Can you see that here, how she throws her stick? You're throwing caution to the wind. And, you're not afraid of a bit of adventure. I feel it's time for adventure. And I'm just sensing a lot of excitement coming up for you this year, Barbara, So in a way, you're sort of saying, right, I want some excitement in my life. I really see that happening, but it's going to take it. You're planning that excitement. You're at the planning stage is what I feel, but it's like you're recapturing your youth. That's what I felt with that. Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much. I will come to you, Anne, just after the lovely Kevin that has joined us. Kevin, did you have a question? Yeah, very intense cards. So Kevin, did you have a question? And then I'll come to Anne. Thanks, Tiger. So Kevin, if you'd like to donate, just go to this link here, and that's how you donate. And all donations are greatly appreciated. Did you have a question, Kevin, as well? You're in a big transition. You feel like you have nothing? You mean that everything is changing around you, or you're changing as a person? Is it life itself that's changing around you, Kevin? Queen of Pentacles. Well, I feel this is spirit coming in here. There is a female coming through for you here, Kevin. A female in spirit. This could be a grandmother. This is a female. Do you connect with a female in spirit? She is around you at the moment. She's around you at the moment, and she's supporting you. She's guiding you. She's grounding you. Okay, she's sending her love. This lady, I feel she's very strong around you. I do feel spirit are very close to us this evening. Now, the reason she's grounding you, Kevin, is because she doesn't want you to do anything irrational. She doesn't want you to do anything impulsive. I'm getting the sense that you might be a little impulsive at times, maybe a little bit up and down with your emotions. So that's why she's come in and she's around you to ground you, to keep your energy grounded, to try and stop you from doing things that perhaps you may later regret. So what she's saying here is to calm down, keep calm, stay calm, deep breaths, deep breaths. She's a lovely grounding energy. So feel her energy, Kevin. She's very much around you, but her message here is don't go rushing in. Take your time. That's what she wants you to know. Take your time. Don't be tempted to do the wrong thing. Don't be tempted to do things that aren't good for you. Don't be tempted to go down the wrong path. She's doing her best to prevent you from doing that, you see, because there are some things or certain people or situations around you that could draw you in down the wrong path. So, just take your time. Okay, she's there supporting you. If you take your time, you'll be fine. You are afraid. For some reason you're afraid, and I do feel at times you suffer with anxiety. You get anxious, and this may be connected to why you sort of do things that you regret later on, or maybe that's why you are sometimes impulsive. Anxiety, impulsivity tend to be related. We get anxious and we do something off the bat and we regret it. So don't do that. But also, though, don't be afraid of going out there into the world and doing the things you want to do. Because I do feel you hold yourself back, and this anxiety is part of that. 8 of Cups, you need more from life. And I feel you're about to, at least emotionally anyway, leave something behind you. You're not, I don't feel you're fulfilled, but you're kind of on the verge of, or ready to move forward and find the happiness that you seek. King of Wands, you're very creative. I do feel you've got a great creative energy and a real creative spirit. What star sign are you, Kevin? I'm sensing a lot of creativity with you, but there is a lot of impulsivity as well, a lot of impatience. So this lady here is coming in to remind you not to be impatient, to stay grounded, and realize that some things take time, but you can achieve what you've set your heart on with this Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords coming in tells me that I do feel you've got a lovely young energy. You're Pisces. Okay, I wonder what fire you have in your chart then, or where that's placed. But the Knight of Wands here is also a card of urgency. Okay, but it's also a card of creativity, of joy, of positivity. You've got a very positive, creative side to you as well. But you're also very, very deep, very deep. And sometimes I do feel you pull back just when things get real. Okay, so try not to do that, because you had the 8 of Swords. Try not to allow your fears to prevent you from doing things you want, but at the same time keep cool, keep a cool head, and realize that some things take time, but you'll get there in the end, is what I want to say to you, Kevin. Yeah, so now it's Anne's turn. Anne, are you there, my love? I am well. I'm in tears right now. I'm going to really appreciate it. Thank you, Kevin. And I hope you do come back again next week on Monday. Spirit message, Anne. Okay. Spirit message for Anne. Oh, see what's coming through for you, Anne. Just turn the letters over. And to you, Kevin. So for those of you who aren't aware of this is the spirit board that I do for people sometimes. So it takes a little while, unfortunately, but we get some nice messages come through a lot of the time. So we've got Gran coming through for you from Spirit here. Anne, Gran is coming through. Anne, do you have anyone in Spain, or are you thinking about going to Spain? Because I'm getting the word Spain coming through for you. If you're there, Anne, let me know. So, Anne, we've got Gran coming through for you. And the name Ian being significant. Is the name Ian significant? Do let me know. Anne, if you're there, my love. So we've got Spain being important at this time. Spirit want you to know that victory will be yours, okay? And we're getting the name Ian. Does Ian mean anything to you? That's what's coming through here. The name Ian. I'm hoping that Anne can comment in the chat if possible. I'm also getting the word heal. Okay. That there's a need to heal from something. And this is what Gran wants you to know. That there's a need for healing to take place. I'm getting the name Ian. I've got the word victory. Your son's Ian. Okay. I feel something needs to heal between you and Ian. That's what's coming through from Gran. Gran has come through here to let you know that you know there needs to be healing between you and Ian. I'm also getting the name Kate. Could be Katie or Kate. Do you know of a Kate? Your son is Ian, that's right. And okay. Okay, I'm going to show you now, Anne. So we've got Spain as being significant. There is a new beginning coming in, and I'm. If you're there, Anne, I can show you. So we've got Spain being very significant here. Now this could be people that are already over there in Spain. Clearly there is something happening around that, or if not, this could be you going over to Spain at some point in the future. We've got Gran that's come in here, and she's referring. Kay is your mummy. Okay, we'll take Kay. We'll take Kay. I wasn't sure if it was Kate, Katie, Kay. So yeah, Kay would be fine. And you've got. I feel that she's urging you to be wise, Anne. She's urging you to be wise here. Both your mum, Kay, and also, you know, Gran. Gran is here, Mum is here, and they're letting you know that there's victory coming to you. There is victory coming to you, and this victory, I feel, has to do with you and your son for some reason. Has to do with you and your son, my love. So victory is on its way. Kathleen. Right. Okay. Yeah. So Kate. Kate is short for Kathleen. So that would make sense. So Kate is coming through from Spirit. That's your mummy and also your gran. How lovely. They're together. They're very strong and they're coming through for you. And they want you to know that victory will be yours. Okay. Can you see that, Anne? Victory will be yours, my love. And, you know, they want you to know that things are going to heal around you and your son. But Spain is coming in. You'll have to let me know if you can what that means for you. But Spain is coming in. You know, use your wisdom with regard to this Ian situation. There's something going on around Ian. Use your wisdom, okay? And I feel time is a great healer, is what they want you to know here. But then there's a new beginning around you and your son coming in the future. Something, a new beginning around you and Ian in some way. Okay, but use your wisdom. But we've got Kate or Kathleen, as you would call her, beautiful name, and also Gran as well. Okay, and that's for Anne. Thank you, Anne, for your donation. How lovely that Nan and Gran came through. The PayPal doesn't show up. Here's the link, Kevin. That's for Kevin if you wanted to donate, if you having a problem there. Andrea, good evening. You want a spirit message, my love? Okay. Thanks for joining me this evening, for joining us this evening, Andrea. Lovely to see you. Beautiful messages there for Anne. Oh, let's give this box a shake. Okay, this is for Andrea. So I felt drawn to those. Let's have a look for Andrea. You've got the little full charm as well. It seems to keep appearing. So this is for Andrea. Do you have Grandad in spirit, please? Andrea, do you have Grandad? Of course, it could be great Grandad, but we're getting a Grandad energy coming through. It was the first thing I felt drawn to. Grandad. You see? Grandad here. Your grandpa. Oh, right. Okay, lovely. So I've got Grandad. What does Grandad want you to know? Coming straight away here for you. Okay, let's see. I'm getting the word trust at the moment here for you, Andrea. Grandpa is saying to trust. He wants you to trust in love, Andrea. Grandpa wants you to trust in love. Getting the name Janet. Does Janet mean anything to you? Could be Jane. So either Jane or Janet. Andrea, if you can let me know. Jane or Janet is coming through for you. But Grandpa wants you to trust in love. Now, there could be new love coming in for you or potential love, okay? So many letters here for you tonight. Janet or Jane. Could be Jane. Doesn't have to be a Janet. wonder if that was Anne. Does Anne mean anything to you? The name Anne, Andrea. This could even be Anne, actually. I'm getting Anne more strongly now. We've got the number 6. So love is featuring in your life, or the potential for love. We've got the 4 charm and we've got the number 6. So we're talking opportunity for love. No wonder Grandad is saying, your mum is Anne, so is my gran. Okay. Is either of them in spirit? We've got Anne here then. I did feel, sometimes the messages can overlap, can confuse you, the name that's coming through. But so we've got Anne. That's wonderful. Is Gran, both are living? Okay. So there's something going on here with Mum, with Gran. I feel I feel the name Anne. This is referring to my mum is Anne and your gran. Okay. Well, I feel this is to do with something that's going on, obviously, on the earth plane, around love and around trust in yourself. And Grandad is here. So would Grandad have been connected to Gran? Would Grandad have been connected to Gran? Because was this Grandad's wife, or was this a different Grandad? Because it could be your gran coming through here. Andrea, I do feel this is more Gran than Mum somehow. I feel this is more, yeah. I'm getting the word care as well. Is Gran having care? Is Gran having care? I really do need a bigger board. Her health isn't good. No, I feel that maybe she may need some care soon, Andrea. And I don't mean that in a scary way. This is spirit letting you know, okay, that yeah, sometimes when we get older, we need care, don't we? So I feel that this could be to do with maybe the need for Gran to receive some care, or look into that for her. I'm feeling that Gran is a very independent person who wouldn't necessarily reach out for this care. So it could be that you are being called upon here to maybe get that in place for her, or find out about it for her. That's what I'm getting here. She is, yeah. I do feel that, but I feel that Grandad is urging you to maybe try and find out about putting some care in place, because I feel that Spirit want you to know she needs it. Right now, my love. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to get here. So this is coming through about Gran for you. Clearly, Grandad has a message for that, but also about you trusting in love. Grandad would like you to trust. She lives in Blackpool, so it's hard for me to be there for her. She was up a few weeks ago, and I could see how she's struggling. That's what Spirit are coming through to let you sort of reaffirm what I feel you probably already know, that she does need some help, but she's just not reaching out. She's she's not saying the full extent. She's not telling the full extent of things, you know. So maybe speak to your mum or whoever and see if you can get some help. Okay, so I'm going to leave it with that. I do need to get a bigger board. But yeah. Who is it that loves their cat? Someone loves their cat is what they're telling me. Someone loves their cat, Andrea. There's someone here, someone that loves their cat or did love their cat. Are you thinking about getting a cat or a dog, or do you have a cat or dog? Andrea, you thinking about doing that? I'm feeling we've got the fall charm, the new beginning here around cat. So this could be seen in a few ways. This could be some luck. This could be symbolic. Cat is it's a lucky symbol, and we've got the new beginning charm right next to it. I'll show you. But it could also be, and someone's going to get a new cat. I had a cat when I was young. But yeah, been looking at getting a puppy, golden retriever. Oh, okay. Well, cat is coming through here. So I wonder if maybe you're thinking you may, if it's not a dog, I wonder if you'll think about a cat. But I just feel that, them sensing animals coming in, a new beginning around animals, could turn out to be a cat as well. Let me know. You may be surprised. But I'm sensing a new animal coming into your life here. But yeah, so we've got Anne, and to trust in love, basically, and Granddad coming through. To trust in love, okay? That's what they want you to know. And of course, we've got the word care. So we're talking about care with regard to your gran. Very important, I feel, that particular message. But have a think about a cat, because I wouldn't be surprised if you find you start thinking about a cat. Let us know, Andrea. There does appear to be a new start with animals there. It's strange how these messages work, because the thing with this is certain letters, so it could be that the cat is representing animals, a new start around animals, you see. So we've got Dylan now. But see if you can find out about some care for Gran, I feel. Oh, I see, Andrea, yeah. Don't know, I'm just seeing this little cat. I really am. I'm seeing this little cat. So have a think about it. I think cats are I love them. I love all animals, but cats are kind of easier to look after. Maybe that's why. Jocelyn wants a kitty. For anyone that's just joined me, good evening. Welcome. So we've got Dylan's question, have we? Thank you, Dylan. Where are you, my love? I feel as if I'm coming up on a pivotal point in my life. What does the universe want me to know and be prepared for? Oh, that's a good question, Dylan. Let's have a look for Dylan. Glad you could join us again, Dylan. And you brought your friends as well, so thank you. Or your roommates. Ooh. The angels and spirit guides, what messages do you have for Dylan this evening, please? Today, please. What does he need to know? He's at a pivotal point. What does he need to know, please, dear spirit? Let's give these cards a really good shuffle for you, Dylan. Okay, so there's lots to think about. Can you see that there, Dylan? Lots to think about. Lots on your mind. In a way, the spirit are urging you to perhaps retreat a little bit. Retreat into your corner, to spend time in reflection, to give yourself some space, time to breathe, time to really think about where you're heading, really think about your next step. I do feel that your life has been very busy, and sometimes we just need some breathing space. So I feel you need some breathing space right now, because there is so much for you to think about. And it's like you do need to step away from the crowd. I feel a lot of people, a lot of activity. There is a lot of activity and a lot of people around you. And sometimes, I don't know, could you let me know what star sign you are? Just out of interest, Dylan. I do feel, in a way, sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming. All the activity around you. So many people I'm picking up. So much going on. And you're Libra. Okay. So that makes sense, because Libra need balance. So that's what's coming in here. The need for balance between activity. There seems to be a lot going on socially here at times as well. So there needs to be a balance between the social and the sort of having time to yourself and having time with other people. Do you see what I mean? And then you've got the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is a beautiful card. It's a beautiful energy. It could actually relate to love. Been spending time with friends, might have started dating some. Oh, just as you said that, look at that. Knight of Cups. My goodness. So this does look like new romance on the scene for you, Dylan. I feel this is a lovely card with regard to romance, This is hearts and flowers. Knight of Pentacles. What star sign is this person, Dylan? You're saying it's Rob. Is this Rob? What star sign is Rob? Because you two are so well suited, my dear. Look at this. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Really well suited. He's a Gemini. Okay. He may have a fair amount of earth in his chart, for all we know. Well, I would imagine he does, with this Knight of Pentacles coming in. He's quite a grounded person for a Gemini. Although he could be it could be the Knight of Cups. So because you're Libra, it's hard to say which one is you and which one is he, but you're a great mix. Okay, so we're talking about earth and water. Lovely mix. You think about when it rains on the earth, how the earth softens. So yes, a nice balanced energy, and the two of you could really have some fun together. I feel you have a lot in common. You're good for each other. And you know, right at this moment, I feel there's a good friendship developing. Let's put it that way. And have you dated yet, or are you thinking of dating? I'm sensing some dating going on here. I've got the Seven of Wands. Now, with regard to going forward now in your future, you are someone who doesn't give up. And Spirit are urging you not to give up, because you are getting there. You're at a good stage. You just got to keep pushing forward, okay? Oh, now I want to say to you, Dylan, as I tune into your energy, you are good enough, okay? I do feel sometimes you beat yourself up a little bit. I feel you're too harsh on yourself. I feel you judge yourself quite harshly. Oh, okay, Dylan. I do feel you judge yourself harshly at times and don't always show the part of you that doubts yourself. I don't feel that's always being shown. And I just feel you're highly critical. And I feel Spirit are urging you to let go of this harshness. I feel they're urging you to be more gentle with yourself, to be more kind with yourself. I feel you're very patient and kind with other people, but when it comes to yourself, you can be pretty tough. Four of Cups, and sometimes you do get a little down, and right now I'm sensing you need something more. You need something more. It's like you need to change your routine. It's like you want to create a new life for yourself. Some things haven't worked out or haven't worked in the way you had hoped. And I do feel you need to draw some healthy boundaries as well. Don't let people, make sure you've got the right people around you. Okay. Page of Swords. So new starts here, especially in an intellectual way. You've got vision. You've got vision and you see the big picture. That's what I'm getting here. You know, you are a Libra. This could be your energy coming through. You see the bigger picture and you have vision for the future. Don't let your doubts hold you back, because you've got what it takes. I do feel Spirit want you to believe in yourself much more than you do. Okay, my love? But a lovely energy there between you and Rob. Okay, so I feel like I'm trying to create a new life for myself. My acting career has been picking up and I want that to be my life. Yeah, you're not letting go of that, that's for sure. Sometimes got to be more, you've got to try to be a bit less harsh, you know, on yourself. I mean, not on other, you know, this is to do with the way you treat yourself. Just be a bit more gentle with yourself. You're getting there. You're getting there. One day at a time. You are getting there. Yeah. And thank you for your donation, Dylan, as well. Bye, Casey. And thanks for sharing your wonderful news. Have a great weekend, Casey. Such a perfectionist, yeah. But, you know, it's good to do things well, but at the same time, we need to be our best, support ourselves in the way we would support others. That's all part of the journey. And sometimes little imperfections make up our character, don't they? You know? It's part of who we are, or part of our journey in life. If we made no mistakes, what would we learn? We need mistakes in order to learn, don't we? Imagine not making a mistake, Dylan, you know? What would we pick up along the way? So was there someone else on the list? Oh, Grainy. Okay, Grainy. A spirit message for Grainy. Okay. Thanks for your donation, Grainy. True. Used to beat myself up a lot, but I want time and missed in my career. Well, there's always reasons for delays. Remember that, Dylan. If ever there's a delay for some reason, you just think to yourself, well, clearly the universe has a reason for this. So this is for lovely Grainy. See what's coming through for you this evening, Grainy. And thank you for your donation, my love. You're very welcome, Dylan. Well, Spirit is sending you love, first and foremost, Grainy. I'll show you. Spirit are sending you love. That's for Grainy. See what else they're sending you. What else do they need you to know? Just turning these over for you. I'm getting the word time here, Grainy. Time. And I feel they want you to know that time is a great healer. Okay, that's the first thing I'm going to say. For building bridges. Okay, time is a great healer for building a bridge. That's what Spirit want you to know. I feel there's a lot of hurt there, Grainy, my love. I feel there's a lot of hurt. But time is a great healer and bridges can be built. I feel that somehow what I'm picking up here is that whatever's happened or with whoever this situation may be, there's a lot of sadness that you're carrying that you haven't fully healed from. But time is a great healer is what Spirit are telling me to tell you. Now I'm picking up the word, I'll show you a minute. I'm definitely going to get a bigger board. Let's push these up here. Okay, so we've got love. We've got time. Time being a great healer. We've got bridges being built. time for bridges to be built, Granny. Feel completely abandoned by my... Oh, okay. So it's to do with them, yeah. I'm getting the name Sean. Do you know a Sean? Is there a significance with the name Sean? That's what they're giving me. The name Sean. I'm also getting the name Jim. So I'm getting a Jim and a Sean. That's for Granny. I've got a Jim and a Sean. Oh, Siobhan. Oh, Siobhan. Okay. Could be Siobhan. Yes, we do have a V, so it could be Siobhan. How do we spell Siobhan? Oh, okay, yeah. So we just need the V in there, really. So your sister, okay, Siobhan. So I feel Siobhan could help you to build these bridges. That's what Spirit want you to know. Okay. Jim, okay. So Jim may have some significance in the future, in the near future. Come back and let us know. Oh, this could be Jim that you're not aware of in spirit, of course, but I feel this is someone who's going to be significant in the future for you. A Jim around you. This could be someone that you meet in the future. So we've got Siobhan, which is lovely. So would you agree that Siobhan could help you with building these bridges? I feel as if Spirit want you to know it's as hard as it is, this could change in the future for you. Now I'm getting Nana or Nan. Nana or Nan. Is she in spirit, please? Nana? Both Grans are in spirit. Okay. Well, I'm getting Nana coming through. But sometimes I'm getting the words, but I have to make use of what I'm seeing, if you see what I mean. So even if you call them whatever you make, all different names up there, grandma. So we've got Nana coming through here for you. Okay, now they want you to take things slow. They want you to take things slow. What they're giving me here is that you are a bit exhausted at the moment, Granny. Are you feeling quite exhausted? I feel you've been feeling quite emotionally drained lately. I feel there's been a lot going on, a lot for you to deal with, and I'm also feeling that you've got a lot on your shoulders right now. You're worrying about different people around you. And what I want to say that I'm getting the, hold on, let me look. There's something you're yearning for. It's what they're giving me. There's something you're yearning for, Grainy. There's something you're yearning for, my love. I wonder who this person Jim is. Don't be surprised if you come in contact with a Jim soon and you'll say to yourself, oh my goodness. Grainy, okay. So there's something you're yearning for, and I feel that in Spirit are urging you to slow down, and take things one day at a time. Okay, that song springs to mind. One day at a time. You know, sweet Jesus. Do you remember that song? That's what's coming to me, and I feel that your gran is sending me that. Oh, your aunt's husband is Jim. Okay, is Jim? Is Jim? So, is this someone on the earth plane or in spirit, or is this someone that's connected with family and this family situation that we're referring to here? So we've got Siobhan. I'll show you. So, okay, first of all, Spirit are sending you loads of love here. That was the first word that came to me that they were giving me. Lots of love coming to you is what they're sending, okay? They want you to know that time is a great healer. My dear Grainy, time is a great healer. Bridges can be built, okay? And I got the word yearn because I feel you're yearning. I feel you're yearning for, you're missing, you're yearning, you're missing people, you're missing, something's missing from your life emotionally, and there's something you're yearning for, Grainy, okay? All right, they don't talk to your biological. Okay. This may not be that, Jim. This could be, I feel this is more someone that you're going to come into contact with. And it could be this year, but you'll know. I don't think it's too far away. This person will come to mind. You wait and see. And you'll realise the significance of Jim. Now, it could be that Jim has some kind of significance with regard to your children and whatever it is they're taking up. This may be to do with something, that a project or something that one of your children is taking up. I feel there could be a Jim related to that situation, okay? But Nana is coming through here, or Gran, whatever you would like, however you call her. Also we've got Siobhan as well, okay? But they're asking you to slow down, take things one step at a time, and try not to over worry, because that's what I'm sensing with this reading. I feel you've been over worrying, emotionally especially. I do feel that you are a very emotional, deep person. I'm really picking up so much emotional energy, but you're such a caring soul, Grainy, and I feel you worry about everyone and everything, but this is why they're sending you so much love. They want you to know you're not alone. Okay, you're not alone. Nana's very much around you, or Gran. Okay, but try to take things a bit slower if you can, especially emotionally, because I'm sensing your yearning. There's a yearning within you, a yearning for emotional connection, and I feel it's something that you need. on a very deep level. You know, some people can do without that to a certain extent, but for you, I do feel it vibrates on a very deep level, but Spirit want you to know that time is a great healer. Okay, so try not to worry, and try to see things as positive as you can. Okay, my love. Yeah, but do let me know when this gym. I feel it's around. It could be connected with one of your kids, and something that they're taking up. This gym may have an involvement there. Okay, so thank you so much for your donation. So Ali, okay, so Ali, what would you like to know, my love? And tomorrow I should be doing a tea leaf reading workshop, would you believe? So I've got to be up early for that. It's the first one I've done, so but hopefully people will hopefully it's going to be good, you know. Has anyone ever had their tea leaves? Sorry, I'm getting tired. Their teacup read. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, Granny, yes. Okay, so it's Ali next, is it? You have, Dylan, yeah? Oh, Turkish tea leaf reading, yeah. Turkish coffee. Yeah, I've had that done as well, but I don't drink that. It's too thick for me, but I do like reading the tea leaves. Oh, wow. That's great, Saoirse. I've often thought about reading the tea leaves in a tea room, you know. Might do one day. General love for Ali. Okay, Ali. Ali, you know, if you don't mind me asking, are you single, or is it about a current situation, a current relationship, or are you single? Years ago, Anne. Night, Kerry. Thanks for being here. Have a great weekend and see you on Monday, hopefully. Saoirse, yeah. Did you have yours done then, Saoirse? Tiger Dragon, do you read the coffee cup? I imagine you're really good at it. You're dealing with a cancer. Okay, so I wanted to know which deck to. So I think I'm going to go for the Rider-Waite, actually. Give the Lightseers a little rest. Okay, so this is for Ali, who wants to know about the cancer that she's dealing with. Do you want to know what sort of your potential? Oh, that's good, Tiger. I can't drink Turkish coffee. It's too thick for me. Okay, they rotate readers. Oh, I see. Interesting concept. We haven't got anything like that here. Are you in Scotland, Saoirse? Is it quite a big thing there then? Dear angels and spirit guides, what does Ali need to know, please, with regard to this Cancer that she's dealing with? Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity here. Ali, if you're there, could you type in the comments? Six of Wands. There's real potential here with this Cancer that you're dealing with, Ali. There's real potential here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, new start, new opportunity, an offer, Temperance, okay, and the Six of Wands. So this is a good balance. There's a good balance of energy between the two of you and real potential. This is potential and this is success. So this is real potential for success, but it's going to take time. Okay, Soulshare. It's going to take time with the Temperance card. This is not someone who is easy to, how can I say, doesn't come forward that easily. Page of Swords. So this person seems to be more kind of, how can I say, more, he's a very intelligent person, but you know that some people are hearts and flowers types of people. This is someone who is a bit more cool, plays it cool, you see, and they've kind of got their eye on you though with the Page of Swords and they've kind of got their eye on you, but they like to calculate. Do you see what I mean? They like to calculate. They're sort of, this is someone who sees love almost like a game of chess. You know, they have to have a strategy and they have to decide on whether it's safe to move forward with that person. And the King of Wands here indicates that, let me see. They kind of want love, but they overthink things. And I have to say, Ali, there is another, there's someone else here, either around you now or in the future, with the King of Wands. That doesn't mean to say that it can't work out with the Cancer, but there's someone else that's interested in you as well. Do you know of this person? Because I'm picking up someone else around you, a different type of energy, a different type of person around you, Ali. A potential outcome. Okay, let's have a look. Potential outcome with this Cancer. What star sign are you, Ali? By the way. Well, it's this is a slow moving situation. A slow moving situation, my love. Two of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Queen of Pentacles. Let's do a couple more. Four of Swords, Two of Wands. I just feel this could be frustratingly slow in terms of outcome. It depends how long you are prepared to wait around. That's what I get there, my love. So you know, And dear moderators, please no more donations, please, as I'm going to be finishing soon. So, but yeah, it depends on how long you're prepared to wait, Ali. I feel this is something that, you know, do you really want to hang around is what I'm getting. Because I feel this person plays their cards very close to their chest. They are distant emotionally, if you see what I mean. They're quite detached emotionally. And I feel with you like to know where you stand. And they could be quite confusing for you. But there's another admirer, shall I say, in the future, if that's what you would like. Remember, you know, cards aren't set in stone. It just lets the cards let you know whether this is just, if there's just that one person, or if there's perhaps more opportunity in the future. And you could see that there with the King of Wands. So decision's yours, but it really depends on whether you are patient enough. Night, Barbara Evans. Thank you for being here, darling. Have a lovely weekend. So, Karina. You've got too many questions, Karina. You're welcome, Annie. You've got to think about what you need long term, really, haven't you? So, Karina, when you say you'd like a general. Oh, yeah, Craig, definitely. First thing I'm going to do is a cup of tea when I get downstairs. Okay. Just looking at what cards to grab for you. This is for Karina. Lovely Karina. I do love that name. Oh, look at this that flew out for you. Passion ignited. Okay, so something is stirring within you here, Karina. Nothing like a cuppa, absolutely. Oh, great. Okay, Dylan, thanks very much for being here. Have a lovely weekend and hopefully see you Monday. So, yeah, passion ignited. Now, I wonder what that is to do with. You know what? You've been suffering in silence. Look at this. I'm sensing your throat chakra here, needing some healing. And I feel you need to work on speaking up, okay? Speaking up and saying what's on your mind, saying what's in your heart, okay? You are literally waking up and leaving this, how can I say, this suffering behind you. I feel as if you've been struggling and you've not really been reaching out enough. You're very strong. You're a very strong person, I feel. But look at that. You need to speak the truth about something. What did I say? Needing to speak the truth, needing to speak up, say your piece, maybe to someone, or this could just be that you need to reach out. Is it that you need to reach out to be honest about your feelings, to be honest with yourself as well? You know, I feel you've put your needs on the back burner, and there's an emotional loss here as well, an emotional loss that has occurred maybe in the past. This could be to do with the past. This could be to do with, you know, disappointments that you kind of haven't recovered from. And you're holding it here in your heart. Can you see that? Significant with this red heart. You're holding it here in your heart, Karina. deep in your heart, but you are still hanging in there. You know, you're a survivor. I really feel you're a survivor. And you've got the balance card. So, first of all, what I want to say here, this is the angels coming in for you. The angels are coming in to bring healing, to heal that throat chakra and that heart chakra. I feel these two. When you meditate, when you relax, focus on these two chakras. Bring in deep healing to these chakras, okay? And help the angels, you know, tune into their energy. Help them to bring healing into your life, because I feel it's needed. And I feel it's time for you to just speak up now. Reach out. And I just feel you need to do a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking that needs to be done. And I'm feeling it's to do with something that goes back quite far. Of course, it could also be recent issues, but I feel it's more to do with something that goes back quite far. But I feel that there's a lot of talking needing to be done. I really do. And the hope will return. Look at this. The light will return. Things are going to get a lot better. So this is positivity. Stay positive, because you are going to receive fulfillment of your wishes. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. So whatever it is you're hoping for, wishing for, look at this. It's, I feel, to do with a soulmate situation, possibly a relationship is coming in for you, or connection here. You know, you're leaving the disruption behind you. But try not to be tempted to go back. Try not to be tempted to go down the wrong path. You know, you're resisting this temptation because you're waking up, as I said in the first card that came out. Look, you're waking up. You're seeing the light. Look at you. You're seeing the light, Karina. You're seeing the truth. You know, I feel that you've been holding on to false hope for quite a while. But you're waking up. You're smelling the coffee. You're seeing the light. Look at you. You know, and this cards are making so much sense now. This is very much to do with a past love issue. But there is new love ahead of you as well within these cards. But I feel this is very much to do with a past love issue. But you know, where in the past, you've kind of, or over the last few years, you've been holding this in, and kind of almost like wishful thinking, hoping that, sort of secretly hoping maybe that things will heal or re-establish himself, maybe hoping for a reconnection. I'm sensing there was a lot of trauma around this, and you've been very strong. You've been very strong, and you need to continue to be strong. Don't be drawn back in, whatever you do. Of course, it must be your decision, but I feel I want to advise you to really think about, you know, your future and what's good for you now. Okay? Be honest with yourself is the core of that message. That's for the lovely Karina. Okay, yeah, that's what I was getting, that sort of situation. But there's more, there's new love waiting for you. Karina, you've got to value yourself more, my love. And I do feel you're waking up. Your first card that came out, passion reignited. You are waking up and you had the light. You're seeing the lights. So don't be tempted. Don't be pulled back to where you were, especially emotionally, you know. Okay, so this is for Michelle, who would like a spirit message. Okay, Michelle? That's right, Grainy. So this is for Michelle. Oh, sweet dreams, Craig. I know it's a bit of a late one tonight. Sweet dreams, and I'll catch up with you Monday. Have a great weekend. So this is for Michelle now. For Michelle. And if anyone is going now, I might not see your message. So as I'm reading. So, but thanks for being here. But of course, do stay with me if you can. It's lovely to have you here. Right. First of all, the first message I'm getting here. Michelle, it's time for play. It's what Spirit want you to know. It's time for play, my love. Okay. I do feel life has been pretty serious for you recently. It's time for play. Time to let your hair down. That's what Spirit want you to know, okay? Do you have a son, Michelle? Do you have a son? Yes. I'm getting the word son. Let's see what they want you to know. Now I'm getting the name Joe. This could be Joe as in, you know, a female name. It could be Joe as in a male name, but I'm getting the word Joe. Have you been worrying about your son, Michelle? Have you been worrying about him recently? Actually, so Michelle, I've got the name Joe here. Oh, because he started a job. I wonder if Joe is connected with this new job. What I'm getting is worry around your son, okay? Coming from your side of things. So Spirit are asking you not to worry. They're saying don't worry. I'm going to show you. Just show you. That's all. Sorry, everyone. So, Michelle, first of all, they're urging you to get out there and let your hair down. Stop worrying so much, okay? Life's got a bit too serious recently. So let your hair down. Don't worry. We're getting Joe coming through. This could be in connection with your son. You'll have to ask your son if he knows, if he's in contact with a Joe. Could be male or female. But don't worry about your son. Very clear message here. I'll carry on with the letters. Okay. So don't worry. It's what Spirit want you to know, okay? Not sure of a job. Yes, because he started a new job and then wrote his. Oh, okay. No wonder. No wonder they want you to. Okay. So they're just letting you know not to worry, because clearly you would have been worrying a lot, wouldn't you? So. Okay, Michelle, I feel Spirit want you to know that you are a healer. Has anyone ever told you, Michelle, that you are a healer? That's what I feel Spirit want you to know. Are you there, Michelle? I feel Spirit want you to know that you are a healer. Are you there, Michelle? I feel Spirit want you to know that you are a healer. Oh, you do, Reiki. Okay. This is just, they're letting you know then that, this is basically evidence that they're giving you. If you already practice Reiki, then this is evidence that they are here, and also reaffirming that you are doing what you were meant to do. This is your purpose in life. You are a very strong healer. So don't ever doubt that you're on the wrong path. You're on the, brain's getting tired now. Don't ever feel you're on the wrong path, because you're a very strong healer. And the message here is, play comes out just to let you know to let your hair down, you know, to relax a little bit. I feel things have been pretty tense for you. And don't worry, getting son, and we're getting the name Joe. So this could be one of your son's friends coming in. I'd like to ask the tarot why Joe is there. Why is Joe there? Yeah, that's fantastic, Tiger. That's evidence from Spirit that they are here. Five of Wands, okay. This could be someone, one of his friends, maybe, or someone he has struggles with. Could even be someone. Does he work? Could be someone around the working environment, actually. It could be someone around the working environment. Let's take the next card. It's around a new start. I feel it could be a Joe at his working environment. Oh, if not, it's a friend. Someone to do with his son. Okay, this Joe, I feel. So, yeah, this is confirmation that you are a healer, but they want you to stop worrying, my love. So the chat seems to have stopped, but just to let you know, not to worry, my darling. Yeah, Joe. He might meet him at the workplace or something, but there's a Joe around him, a close friend, who's a little bit, I feel, someone who is quite a strong personality, I'm feeling, with Joe. Sensing a strong personality around this person. Let me see. Yeah. I feel maybe this person, I don't know, is someone who is, you know, one of those types of people who has got a lot to say for themselves. That's what I'm feeling with this person. I feel it could be someone in a working environment, quite competitive person. That's what I'm picking up. A competitor, that's the word. Wolfie, yeah. Quite a competitive person that he may be either dealing with now or will be dealing with. But Spirit want you to stop worrying, and they want you to continue with your healing. Your healing work is very, very important and very much your purpose in life. The lovely Michelle. Possibly Tiger. I'm sensing quite a young energy there with that person. Of course, there could be someone that's in charge who just likes making things difficult for people. So just let your son be aware of that, Michelle. Make him aware of this person who is competitive. Just give him the heads up. Could be at work, I feel. And, you know, there's always one, isn't there, at work who wants to, how can I say? Yeah, it's just this one person, I feel. Just very competitive, really. So in that case, you have to watch out for their motives. But I do feel your son is more than capable of dealing with this person. So I'm going to end now with a card from the angels. Ah, okay, Michelle. Bless him. Bless him. please try not to worry so much. That was the first thing that came to me from Spirit. Your healing work is also very, very important. Oh, you're welcome, Granny. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to draw 3 cards now. Think about which card you feel drawn to, 1, 2 or 3. First card, number 1, gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations and environments. That's card 1, so it's time for gentleness. Being gentle with yourself, it's not always easy, is it? But that's what Spirit wants for you. That's what the angels want for you. Be gentle. Be kind to yourself, okay? And number 2 is divine order. Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So whatever is going on right now, just be reassured that this is all to do with divine order. It's all happening in the right way as it is meant to, okay? Even if that may be frustrating for some of you, this is how the angels want things to be, and they always have your best interests at heart. And number 3 is victory, Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Wonderful, wonderful card to end the night. Victory. Okay, so victory is yours, number 3s. Your prayers have been heard and they're being answered. So hang in there. So thank you for being here once again, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. And I will be back on Monday. And thank you, dear moderators. See you again soon.